You asked me yesterday that I must help you to tell you why I seem to be hating whites, if I remember you well. And I must tell you why today. I must answer the question. You insisted. ANC says, let us deal with things to help unite the people of this country. Reconcile. Forget about the past. That's what I believe in. But there is a reality in South Africa that between us, there are those who robbed others of their own possessions and made it theirs, and left others to be poor. All I'm saying, let us correct that. Not by fighting. Some time ago, I was asked, are you going to do it the Zimbabwean ways? I said, no, this is not Zimbabwe, it's South Africa. We are going to do it within the law, within the constitution. You love it to come here to say, Zuma, here's the whites. I don't. I've got whites who are my comrades that I trust. I've worked with them. I've been in the trenches with them. The whites. I've been commanded by the whites in the war for freedom. I can't have that. I'm a Democrat in the true sense of the word. And therefore to have no fear. And if at all there was anyone who says, let us kill the whites, I will be among those who will protect and fight to defend you. That's a reality as a South African. If we need to talk a little bit more outside, I'm ready. And I could help.
And for these guys, these black guys, that are persisting with their fucking story that I'm a settler, I've got fucking news for you. My ancestors came from Europe. Your ancestors came from Central and Western Africa. So you want to tell me to fuck off back to Europe? I'm telling you to fuck off back to Central Africa and Western Africa. If I don't have a right in South Africa, you also don't have a fucking right here. Your black skin doesn't give you special fucking rights. It doesn't. But what you have achieved with your fucking black skin since 1994 is you properly fucked this country up. Properly. The difference between your ancestors and my ancestors is my ancestors fought for this fucking country. Our blood was spilled for this country. Our children and women's graves are there to show what they did for this fucking country. Where is your contribution? Fucking nowhere. So fuck off with your racism. Fuck off with your settler cuck. Fuck off. That's what I've got for you. Fuck off. Fact of the matter is, you cannot claim I'm a settler and you're not. You're the same fucking thing. The difference is, yes, we are settlers. We settled and we developed the country. What have you done? You came into the country, you settled and you developed. Fuck all. You're just destroying. It's all over the show. The evidence are there. The moment you got power in your hands, you started fucking destroying. So railways gone, roads fucking gone, Eskom gone, Escor gone, Krijgkor gone, Denel fucking gone, post office gone, medical system fucking gone. Everything is fucking gone. That is what your black skin achieved. So stop that cuck that I'm a settler. Yes. If I must accept that I'm a settler, I must accept that you're a fucking terrorist. Because all you came to do in this country is to fuck things up. Show me.
So it's a challenge. And I think the time has come that we should fix all of this for the benefit of the citizens of the country. And therefore the issue is absolutely crucial. And to attain the goal of radical socio-economic transformation in relation to land reform, we are looking at two critical actions. First, We must undertake a pre-colonial audit of land ownership, use and occupation patterns. Once the audit has been completed, a single law should be developed to address the issue of land restitution without compensation. The necessary constitutional amendments would then be undertaken to effect this process. That's why we need to accept the reality that those who are in parliament where laws are made, particularly the black parties on this issue, should unite, because we need 2/3 majority to effect changes in the Constitution. We can't fight over nothing and not deal with the real issues when we are where laws are made, and waste time instead of creating the legal institutions to address the problems we have of inequality, poverty, and unemployment.
Countries have come to Africa for centuries to rob Africa of its resources. They should be admitting what they've done. Some are rich because of the resources they took from Africa. They never thought of helping Africa to develop. They subjugated Africa. They took the political power, economic power, and then made us, therefore, socially, to have no power at all. We had to fight to liberate ourselves. They were never here to help. They were here to rob. After decolonization, they continued to do so. They could no longer use political power. They influenced it indirectly, but they held on to the economic levers of these countries. They were dominating. They were benefiting. They were doing nothing to help us. They created banks that were instruments of subjugating us. They would say, for an example, to the IMF, when the IMF will say, my country is in trouble, can you help? It will put conditions that will put you in a worse situation than before. So it was not helping. What China is doing, China is coming and saying, here we are. We know where you come from. We are here to work with you. For the first time, when China came here, highways began to emerge in the continent of Africa that were never there when they were here all the time. China is working with us. FOCAC is one example that China as a country is ready to sit down and discuss how do we help, how do we relate to one another. And perhaps many other FOCAC summits that took place before, people were not very clear. This FOCAC that has taken place here in South Africa has made matters.
Like they say, when your ideas agrees with the ideas of the enemy, in other words, you are in bed with the enemy. But when your ideas clashes with the ideas of the enemy, it shows that you are coming from two worlds of difference. So it's the same. Now I understand why white people hate Jacob Zuma. Now I see. Let's talk about this racist guy who says to us, you must go back to Central Africa. We are sitting in and thinking to ourselves, my man, are you out of your mind? Because come to think of it. As long as we are in Africa, we are in our continent. You are lost. You are outside of your continent, yet you want to come and tell us what to do, how to do things in our continent. Are you like, hey? But then the AfriForum had sold the idea that Jacob Zuma hates white people to the core, right? So because he hates white people, so he doesn't want anything to do with white people. Then he answered the question very nicely, of which now I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, Jacob Zuma answered this very nicely to say, no, listen, the issue here is not even about hate. It's about restoring that which was stolen. That's it. It ends there. It starts and it ends there. Bring back what you have stolen so that the people you stole from can benefit from that which belongs to them. And I'm sitting and I'm like, yeah, no wonder they hate Jacob Zuma, right? But I know you don't hate me, because definitely you're going to subscribe, like the video, and comment in the comment section below. Definitely you are going to click the notification bell, watch the video until the end, watch the ads. That's how you financially contribute to this YouTube channel. Definitely, good people, you are definitely going to share this video. Yeah, okay, guys, if you want to extend your support to the channel, don't worry, it's very easy. Just click the join button, join, become a member of this YouTube channel from as little as 20 Rand a month. Right. Hey guys, now let's go back to this thing where Jacob Zuma is simply saying, listen guys, you stole. And the thing is, when you stole, you took something and you don't even want to share. And now you speak from a point of arrogancy and you are expecting people to understand you. And I don't get, I don't understand sometimes how white folks think, right? So you came to Africa, you invaded the privacy of the people who are living in this land. On top of invading our privacy, you went as far as on top of invading the privacy, you went as far as you took what belongs to the people of the land. The third thing, you bully these people, and then you create what we call it a segregation, geographical segregation. Guys, namanje they want that segregation because they want to Cape Independence. You know what I'm saying? And also from geographical segregation, you then created what we call it financial segregation, which is a form of racism that it's going to take time to end, where white people continue even till this day. They continue to enjoy white privilege. People get hired in institutions on the basis of the color of their skin. In universities, some people get better marks on the basis of the color of their skin. Like, there is this preferential treatment towards a fellow or towards another white person as opposed to a black person. It's a non-racism that is ongoing even now, right? But it can only get easier and better if black people were to have this financial power. Ramaphosa at some point spoke about the fact that there is political freedom, but there is no financial freedom, and because of that, he was defining why we have what we call it radical transformation. He defined it to say there is political freedom, but there is no financial freedom, and because there's no financial freedom, that's where the term radical transformation came from. RET forces, that's something that they major on to say we need the land, we need once we get the land. Because what people don't understand is that if you have the land, you've got the security. You can do anything of your choice because you have the land. So those are some of the things that I want people to look into this day. And you're listening to this white racist people here saying, Zuma hate us. Zuma. Hey, bafethu. Hey nina, kuyamosheka. Aphelani. Kodwa ke angifuni ulokho. I don't want to be long. So I want to leave this video here with the hope that I will see you on the next one. But until that next video, good people, please take care.